Oh, shade, you're my only friend. Let's do this. How you going, guys? Welcome back to Walk It Off. I'm Nathan, and today I'd like to welcome you to the Altona CSR Landcare Reserve. It's about 37 degrees out here, so I should really get a move on. Let's go check out the map, eh? You'll find the Altona Landcare Reserve a short drive north of Lyndoch, South Australia, which is about an hour's drive north of the Adelaide Central Business District. The surface is a wide fire track for the most part, but it does have some small sections where the foliage gets a bit denser. The trailhead does have a small space to park your car next to the gate, and it can accommodate maybe 1 or 2 cars. Today we're walking 3.1 kilometres and it is a round trip, so you'll get back to the car if you follow the trail. Its elevation gets down to 201 metres, but up to 248 metres above sea level. Its inclination maxes out at 24.6%, but its average is only 5.8, so it is quite a flat trail. Now, as usual, guys, there's a Google Maps link in the description below if you'd like to check this one out for yourself. I hope to see you out there. Let's hit the trail. Sorry folks, but the ugly hat is going to stay on today. It is like 37 degrees out here, and in the South Australian sun it is brutal. I do think we'll be doing a lot of shade hopping. There's about just over 3Ks today. Just another short one. There's 4 short trails out here. that you can combine into one larger one. But today we're going to be walking one called the Honey Eater Trail, which goes out for a couple of k's and then loops back around on itself. Yeah, hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be a bit drier than it was last week up in Queensland. Just a little bit. Oh, that moment when you're like, I don't think I put enough sunscreen on. Ooh, it's going to be a crispy weekend, I think. So thus far, this reserve reminds me a lot of both Sandy Creek and Parawira, as we're out in that part of the country. Quite dry scrub. Won't be surprised at all if I encounter an emu or two. Sorry, just checking in with the family. As I think it goes without saying, you should always tell, if you're going to go out hiking by yourself, always tell someone where you're going. I've been reading about some hiker climbers getting lost on K2, and I'm pretty certain they're gone. At least towards the back of the trail, there's actually a fair decent amount of shade, which is good, because I think I missed the top of my shoulders when I came out here. Luckily, it's only about 3 k's, so I can get this done and dusted. I won't be too fried. Cross your fingers for me, guys. Interesting to see, but there's fair amount of non-native trees up here, so I think this may be an area that was cleared and revegetated. We'll have to read the board when we get back to the car. I knew there had to be a little bit of wildlife up here somewhere. So we've just reached the turnaround point at about 2 k's. Like I said, we're going to be doing a bit of shade hopping as I can feel myself getting cooked out here. It's a very dry part of the country out here. Let's keep moving. Ooh. A surprise little hill at the end. I was starting to wonder if this thing had any verticality to it. The answer is yes. Alrighty, I think we are joining back up with the trail that we came in here on now, finishing off that little loop with an awesome little hill. I like the little hills that have that short burst to get up them. It's ones like Brown Hill Creek and Torture Hill that kill you. Whew. when you do a track that's this dry in this kind of heat, make sure you bring at least 3 litres of water with you. You don't want to give yourself a leg injury and then be stuck out in the sun all day. I mean, I've been here for maybe about an hour and a half. Whew. I am really feeling this heat, guys. So yeah, remember your hydration. Take it very seriously. Especially a lot of these outback trails. I don't think they're going to be having people up here every day, so if you do get into a bit of trouble, you want to make sure that you've got at least enough water to get by. Alrighty guys, I'm afraid that marks the end of our adventure again for this week. As usual, I'm Nathan. This has been Walk It Off. I really hope you enjoyed the Altona Landcare Reserve out just north of Lyndoch, South Australia. Until next time, go outside, get better, be awesome guys.